Mute microphone. There we go. Unmuting the microphone. Hello, hello, hello. 2520. There you go. Always a problem. Always an issue. It's okay. Welcome, Poke Bronx, aka Uncle Rico. Welcome, welcome. Um, let's see if we get some more people, and then we'll start the show. First of all, I want to give thanks to Source, our higher selves, our spiritual guides, our guardian angel, and our protector guides. And most important, me fede baba legua que tu yasa, pidiéndote la bendición hoy todos los días, mi vida, baba, gracias, gracias, tu sabiduría, tu protección y tu paciencia conmigo, baba. El legua is the most important in these spiritual cuadros because he's the open door dude. He's the one that opens and closes. He's the one that takes the messages to where they need to go. So we always have to put Elegua first and foremost. So I want to thank the community, my spiritual community, for responding to my last video, my little distress code, and to the Poke Card community that's always, always, always there. I love you all so very much. Thank you, thank you. Especially Poke Bronx, aka Uncle Rico, and Trails69, aka Shades of Muffins, and so other, um, many others. Those I remember. So welcome, welcome, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, Mama Beyonce likes to be silly. Okay, but we're speaking about a serious topic today. I'm going to teach you how to uh, form your spiritual table or bovella. First of all, is my music too loud? No, it's good. And why? Why do we need a spiritual table? In one of my other videos, I posted that we have, well, I have three spiritual tables because I put my saints in one altar and my ancestors, like as my mother, my grandmother, father, husband, cousin, brother, etc. They should not go on your spiritual table, which I'm going to show you now. It's very important, but there are more than three spiritual tables, and there's some spiritual tables that would go outside the house. Karakazi says hello, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Karakazi. Thank you for being here. And check your subscriptions, please, and check your notifications because as I spoke before, YouTube, I subscribe to Premium and YouTube just wiped my subscribers out. Yeah, a lot of people been complaining. Yeah. A lot of YouTubers. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, and I don't want to say only they took 30 or 50 of mine because each one of you guys is my family and very important to me. But I know some YouTubers that's been doing this for the longest, and they've taken thousands of their subscribers, all in one shot, and without no notification. They don't give you an explanation, etc. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here, And once again, thank you to the spiritual community for your love and your support. There's quite a few that has um, reached out to me, and I appreciate that. Aprecio la comunidad espiritual. Um, if I start naming names, this video is going to be even longer. But you guys know who you are, and my card community that's always there. I love you guys. You have no idea. I love you. Yes, I do. So, to work. So, we have different types of spiritual tables. Okay. Um, as I was saying, there's a spiritual table that goes outside of the home, but we'll leave that, for someone else to explain. But mine's is a spiritual table for your spirit guides, for your guardian angels. Okay. I do have an ancestral table. Again, there's where I praise and pray to my mother, my father, cousin, etc. And if my mother used to like to drink black coffee, cigarettes, I would place that on that table. And this spiritual table that I'm going to show you, I personally don't put no food or any other items on there, but what I'm going to show you, um, because there's a reason for all of that energy. Remember, everything has an energy, you know. So we want to be very, very careful with that. If you're just starting out, this is very important for you to make note. Go get a piece of paper, a pencil, a pluma, and jot down, make notes, because if you're looking to open yourself up spiritually or meditate, um, this is this is the time to take make notes. So first of all, the purpose and the reason why do we need a spiritual table or bovella, or you could call it a sacred space, right? A place where you could sit and unwind your mind and commute with God, with your angels, with your spiritual guides. As we spoke before, your spiritual guides are the ones that are going to assist you in this lifetime, to complete whatever mission you have in this lifetime. Um, Not many of us know what's our mission, but we spoke about that also. What makes you passionate? What do you feel in your hearts of heart? You know, and if you still don't have an idea, this is the place where you could get these answers straight from your spiritual guides or your guardian angel. Your spiritual guides are not your ancestors, those that you share this lifetime with. Okay, they could be they could be like as my mother, that she's been gone for over 25 years. You know, she does come back and assist me on certain aspects of my life. Emotionally, she helps me. Um, but she wasn't part of my spiritual circle, or cuadro as we call it. Sorry. So she could assist me in these moments, or any other family members or friends, but they're not part of your spiritual cuadro. Your spiritual guides are the ones that you came into this world, and not all of them. They are a handful that when you was born, you you came down from the heavens, the ether, whatever you want to call it, the celestial um, heavens. You came down with a guide, um, an angel, and a protector guide, right? And a spirit that has a big conflict, and doesn't, but this spirit that comes down with everyone, is learning. You're teaching that spirit, and the spirit is teaching you. And the more you progress in this lifetime, that spirit is going to progress. You do have one like that that's kind of iffy, right? But it's neither bad or good. This spirit just needs alignment, and this is where your spiritual table comes in. You know, when you sit down by your spiritual table and you're doing your praises, you're doing your prayers. um this is what's going to align that spirit along with your primary guide and your guardian angel. And not all spirits need light or instructions. Those that are higher up don't need that instructions, but they do appreciate the praises and the attention that you would give them. Okay, so your main guide is going to align everybody else. And how many spirit guides do we have? It's unknown. Okay, I could tell you more or less how many you came in with, but how many do you have at this moment? The only one way of doing that is going to someone that gears to looking at that, and that's called a misa. Okay, many people are very eerie by doing that because there's so many other spiritualists that just wants to fool you or take you for your money. But I say, don't lose faith, because your spiritual guides will direct you to the person that you need to find for that purpose. But I had a godmother, um, and my mother, um, that gave me many teachings, and aligned me in the spiritual plane. But um, much of this spiritual knowledge that I have, and ways of seeing and hearing and feeling spirit, has been taught by spirit. Okay, I have allowed my angels and my spiritual guides to to take over. I trust. I have faith in God that this is the right path. So this is how I have obtained so much knowledge and research. Research. There are many other good um, spiritualists, um, babalaos, santeros, etc. On these platforms. They a dime. I don't want to say a dime a dozen, but they're very few, but they're out there. You know, so if that's the path that you're looking for, you have to take your time, as I've always say. Do the journaling, as I mentioned, and get to know you inside, and then bring it outward. Okay, and this is the moment to bring it outward here with our spiritual table, that you will learn so much, you know, with spirit. All right, so I'm going to show you some of the tools that you need, and then
You gotta turn the camera a little to the table.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to my my narrator back there, my moderator,
turn it.
Cook Braggs, aka Uncle Rico, um, has been a big source for me. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm partially blind, and I can't see the chat, I can't see writing, etc. But I make do. So Get a pen and pencil, paper, or if not, rewatch the video. Okay, my lovelies. I'm going to turn the tape on the camera around, and then hopefully the camera don't fall. All right, let me know if it falls. All right, Bronx. Is that good?
A little bit more.
Let me plug my mic so I could sound more deeper. People tell me I sound tired. Do I sound tired? There?
Yeah,
Okay. You can see it here?
yeah.
All right. All right, my lovely. So, it's important to have uh, a square table. Why? I'll get back at you with that. It can't be a round table. It has to have corners, okay? Because in each corner of this, a spirit lives, okay? So, and the table should be no higher than your belly button. This table is higher because this is not my bovella. Okay, this is where I do my spiritual work. I do my readings and my kawi shells, etc. But we're using it as an example. Okay, so your table should be square. It should be belly button level. And if you can't get it, then sit up higher. Okay, and um, let me tell you the do's and the don'ts. Okay, of your spiritual table. When you put up a spiritual table, it's very very important that because it's a big responsibility. Okay, usually I do. I pray on my bovella once a week on Thursdays, preferably. Is the day to pray on your bovella. And I did a video with prayers from Alan Caldel, which I'm going to share more for you. But that those prayers are the basic prayers to to pray on Thursdays for your bovela. You should not pray these prayers after 12, 11 o'clock midnight. It's not advisable, especially if you're just starting off. Okay? You're just starting off, you should do these prayers early in the day. All right. So first, you're going to. I don't care if it's an old table, new table, don't matter. You're gonna get soap and water and clean the table, right? Clean it, clean the legs, clean wherever you can reach. Clean it with soap and water. That's simple. Then you take another cloth, right? Okay, and you're gonna clean it with these herbs that I'm going to give you now. You could use three or you could use seven. I will keep it simple for those that are beginning. Get a metal bowl. Try to use whatever you use on your bovela or any spiritual uh, ritual or doing anything spiritual. You have to try to use natural items. Okay. So my mama gave me this bowl when I first graduated from Spirit College. No, seriously. So You're going to get three plants. If you could find them fresh, it will be even better. Okay. So the plants are romero. That's rosemary. You can find it in a supermarket. So romero, rosemary. Then you're gonna get um, ooh, albahaca. It's basil, and then you're gonna get what was the other one? Huh?
Surely, she's thirsty that all of a sudden.
No, she does that all the time. So rosemary, albahaca, basil, and if you could find, you could use savila, um, that's aloe, or abre camino, open road, mal pacifico. I know that's a tongue twister. I just found out that's hibiscus rose. If you could find that, that'd be wonderful. I'm sorry, my other phone. So mal pacifico is is I don't know, hibiscus rose. So road opener, mal pacifico, uh, you could use savila, that's aloe vera. I'll list them down in the description below. Rosemary and basil. Okay, you could pick three of those. If you could find the hibiscus rose, that will be perfect. So if you find it fresh or you find it in dry, I want you to place it in a bowl, and you're going to put Florida water that you can find everywhere, holy water, and cascarilla. Cascarilla is a eggshell blessed. It's powdered down. It looks like a chalk. This you could find it anywhere on online or botanic. Let me see what else did I missing. And Colonia 800, 1800 Colonia. I don't know if I'm allowed to show the label. Okay, you're gonna pour a little bit of this and a little bit of that and some holy water and a little bit of warm water, and then you're going to place your hands inside of it, and you're going to start putting your attention in there. What is the purpose? To cleanse and fortify and protect your spiritual table. And you're going to do this for a little bit. You say an Our Father, Hail Mary, and you call on your guardian angel, your spiritual guides, to assist you. And you're gonna keep putting your hands in there and matching it, matching it. If you could get it fresh, it's wonderful. Then you're gonna put it aside and let it set for a couple of days. As soon as it's ready, you're going to take it. You could put some in a spray bottle, or you're gonna strain it and use your cloth, and you're gonna wipe all the table down with this water. Wipe it down, legs, inside, on the sides, every edge. You're gonna wipe it down. Okay? So Florida water, 1800 Colonia. It comes in different fragrances. I use the original. It's 1800 Colonia. It's yeah, I even forget my English. Holy water. Okay, that's most important. And your cascarilla. After you got all that prepared, you let it sit for a day or so. Can you take this? And as I said, I like to strain it and put it in a spray bottle. It makes it easier. And I'll spray all my table, my legs, the legs, and all every corner. So after that is done, we take our cascarilla and on each leg, way on the bottom of the leg, on the inside of the table, way on the bottom, you make a cross. You're gonna make one cross, two cross, four crosses, like one on each leg. Got it? Good. Then you're gonna come up and you're gonna make a cross on this corner, and make a cross on this corner, make a cross on this corner, and make a cross on this corner. As you doing this, you're praying. If you don't know no prayers, then you um, speak positive. This is my intention to activate my spiritual table for protection and clear, clearance. Okay, you should have, and you do a cross in the middle. You should have 9 crosses, 5 on top and 4 on the bottom with your cascarilla. Then you're going to, let me see if I could get Pope Bronx to light this Palo Santo. Can you see it? It's a sacred piece of wood, and this you could activate it. As I always say, when you grab any items, you cleanse it. I'm clearing this Palo Santo and removing all energy that does not need to be there. And then activate it by saying, I activate this Palo Santo to assist me and clear and protect my spiritual table as well as myself and home. Okay? I'm going to try to get Pope Buns to light it up so you can see how it lights. You have to let it burn. It takes a while for it to burn, but it smells so pretty. It comes in oil too, if you have an oil burner. Let it burn and don't blow it out. See, when it's like this, you leave it.
Still burning.
You leave it. The fire still on
It's about to go off.
until it goes off by itself. Then you blow. You gotta burn it. Okay, here we go.
It's good.
Then you blow on your spiritual table, blessing this spiritual table, my boiler, calling in my spiritual guides and my protector guides to assist me at this moment and help purify and protect my spiritual space. it burns more, it'll turn red, and that's when it's ready. But when you see the fire burning on it, don't blow it. Let the fire go down by itself. When it turns off fast, when it turns off quickly, is because the atmosphere is good. Okay, when it stays on, it need the atmosphere needs cleansing. Okay, so you could put this on top of a plate or something. Yeah, to be safe, we could put it here in the corner. All right. So after we use our Palo Santo, we're going to um, sprinkle some more holy water on your table. And if you don't have holy water, please don't go to a botanica and buy holy water. Find a church to give you holy water. Let it be blessed by a priest, a pastor, etc.
Pt12 says hello.
Hi, Mitchell Talent. Love and light for you and family. So don't pay. You don't pay for holy water. And if you don't, if you can't find it, then you take a cup of water, still water, and you put a pinch of salt, of sea salt, and you pray over it. Talk to the water. Talk, put your intentions, bless it, and to the sign of the cross, and that is good for holy water. All right. So after you do all of that on your table, you're ready for your white. It has to be white, pure white, plain white, no dots, no zigzags, and preferably a tablecloth to hide most of the legs. This doesn't, but it's okay because it's not my bovela. Okay? You want to keep your bovela clean and clear of any clutter. The only things that should go on this bovela is the things that I'm showing you. This is a sacred spot now. This is a sacred table. And your bovela, where could you put it? You should not put it in a spot where a lot of people is going to cross in front of it because of energy. And two, you always don't know the intentions of everybody. He might be a good guy or a good woman, but she might have underhanded or other intentions. So you don't want that energy on your bovela. Okay, I have it in my closet. I don't close the door all the time, only when there's company because I don't have a lot of room. But I put it in my closet and I leave the door open. All right. If you have a better space, if you have an extra room, or not, if you can't help it to put it by in a place where people pass, then you're going to have to constantly be watching that and maybe block it with something in front of it when not in use. Okay, that's very important. And you should not sit in front of your bovela half naked or naked. You should not have sexual uh, intimacy in front of your bovela or your spiritual table. These are disrespects. Okay, we have this table, this sacred table, honoring God, honoring our ancestors, honoring our spiritual guides and angels. So we should not um, defile it, right? So you should not walk around naked. You should not undress in front of your bovella. Um, and you should not sit in front of your bovella if you're feeling sad, angry. Definitely don't sit in front of your bovella. Keep in mind energy. Okay, you do not want to sit in front of your bovella or have your bovella in an area where people are cursing, uh, um, how you say, calling the Lord's name in vain, swearing. You, that's defiling. Okay. Again, this is a sacred space now. This is where our God, our spiritual guides, and they are here now. Um, so we have to. This is our responsibility. Okay, once you put this table up, um, so those are the things you should not. When you present yourself to the table, you should always be in light colors. Don't present yourself, if possible, in dark colors. Do not pray with a black shirt on. We want to keep this table as white as the cloth is, as pure and sacred as the the the, the entities, the spirits that are on here. So I dress in white when I do my bovela, and I also cover my head. I have a little kufi. You could put a scarf or a little white cap, and this is going to protect your re. You put a little bit of holy water on top of your head and protect your re, especially if you're beginning, especially if you already know who your guardian angel and you're in the process of getting santo. You know, you should know this. So those are the things that you should not and you can do. You can't sit and meditate in front of your bovela. You can sit in front of your bovela and play spiritual music. You can sit in front of your bovela and do the prayers. Okay, call on your spirit and ask them questions to assist you in this journey. So the only things that should go on your bovela, they say a wooden cross, but and I'm not saying that's wrong, but I have this crucifix that was given to me by a monk. Well, it was given to my mother by a monk. So this is very sacred to me, and my mother gave it to me. Okay, this was on an altar. It used to ring. It used to have a bell. That's how long we have had it. So you want to put a crucifix, preferably wooden, um, but if you have iron, that's fine. Just make sure there's a Christ on it, and the Christ is the living God. It's not the dead Jesus. We don't want to put anything dead on our spiritual table. So, how do you know the living God? He's looking up. He's not looking down. The one that's looking down is the dead Jesus. We want the Jesus that's looking up when he's ascending to the heavens. Okay? So your crucifix goes back there in the middle. You're going to leave the spot on my right, your left, for flowers. You could put white flowers, any kind of flowers. But no, they should not sit there when they start becoming wilted or brownish. Don't wait. It has another day. No, no, no. If the water is no good anymore, you remove it from there. Okay. Don't let the flowers get wilted and ugly looking. And then this corner over here on my left, I mean my right and your left is you put whatever spiritual books that you have. You could put a Bible, you could put novenas. I put my selective prayer book and a book of my grandmother's um, from her church. I put that there. On the next corner, you put on my right and your left. There's where you're gonna put your candle. Your candle always goes. The main candle always goes on the right hand side. Okay, and over here is where you're going to place the second candle. So there's different forms of putting cups on the table. Um, I use 7 cups. There's different amounts of cups that could be placed, but for beginners, it's it's suggested 7 cups or even just 1 cup. Okay, it does the same process. It does the same. It's the same energy. The only thing you have less cups on the table. Now there are some spirits they want a particular cup. Okay, because as I'm going to show you, we place groups of spirits because remember that our spiritual cuadro. Trying not to break my cup. I already broke one. Yeah, but I gotta move the chair. I mean, move the camera. 1 minute, my lovelies.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Wait.
Oh, one.
I want the big one. So let's start putting them in. All right. Take them all out. I have very little room here, so I was gonna do it in the living room, but then I said, nah, let me do it in my room. Okay. It might be dusty a little bit. One cup is smaller than the other, and that's because I broke a cup earlier. So I had to emphasize, how you say, emphasize. Yeah, that's what I mean.
She's not from Colombia.
I'm from Haiti, sir. So, all right, here goes the smaller cup. All right. So the 6 cups. The big cup, I usually have it higher up to stick up like this a little bit over the rest of them. All right, on my bovella. This cup is going to go in the middle, and this cup, when you fill it up with water, and this cup is for the Santissimo, it's for our Lord God Jesus. Okay, and we ask and we pray, for Him to assist us in this moment, you know, and give Him thanks, always gratitude. All right. So This cup, they say, many spiritualists say to put a wooden cross inside the water. I personally don't like to do that, but to each his own. I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but my I go by what my spirit tells me. So I have my crucifix and I have a rosary. So what I do with the main cup in the middle, that's to God. I'll put a rosary over it. Okay. This cup, you could put a couple of drops of holy water, or if you have white flowers, you could nip a white flower and put it inside the cup. But again, watch it, make sure that it doesn't rot in that water. Then these three cups, this is the basic form to put the cups around the main cup. Okay, like that. There are different positions for for aligning the cups, but for the basics for a beginner, this is it. Okay, three on one side and three on the other. All right, and these also get filled up with water. And what we do is um, each cup is going to be dedicated to a group of your spiritual guadalupe, your spiritual circle. All right. There are some people that want to put a cup for Harry. There's your spiritual guide. For Tomas, there's another spiritual guide. Um, sometimes that's accepted uh, because the spirit has asked for that. Okay, and the way they ask, you must oblige, right? But for the most part, a group of spirits. So this first cup on my right, your left, when you fill it up with water, again, you invoke your this cup is going to be for the commissions, la comisión of my medical, all the spiritual guides that you have that heals. Okay, it could be a doctor that was in some lifetime, and now is your spiritual guide. It could be a herbalist. It could be a witch that heals. Okay, it could be an Indian, etc. You know, so all those that heal, they go into this cup. Then the cup on my left, your right, is for your ancestors, and ancestors are your eguns. Okay, those are your spiritual guides. Okay, it could be a malama, Tomas. It could be like, for example, I have a rabbi that's in my Guadalupe. Okay, a rabbi. So those are my eguns. Okay, I also include my mother and my grandmother only because she asked. So she also, when I pray over this cup, I mention her name along with all my eguns. And if you don't know who they are, you say to to the group of my eguns, to the group of my ancestors, to the group of my spiritual guides that heal. The next cup on my left, I mean your left and my right, is dedicated for your main spiritual guides. Those are the guides that came in with you. Okay. If you don't know their names, it's okay. The the energy is what's important. You invoke your main spiritual guide. When you know their name, then you can mention their name on there. Okay. This cup on my left and your right goes to the commission of your Indians. And if you think you don't have Indians, you'll be surprised. Okay. If you don't know their names, that's okay. The group of my spiritual guide Indians. All right. Over here, your ancestors, you could have a Chinese, a Korean spirit, a gypsy spirit. You know, it varies. You only will know exactly if the spirit comes to you or you go do a spiritual misa to find out these details. So this cup, the on my right and your left, goes to the guardian angel, to my guardian angel. This cup on my left, your right, goes to Saint Clara, Santa Clara, and you ask her to clarify your spiritual path, clarify your hearing, your seeing, you know, clarify your everyday living. Okay. If you don't want to do all the cups, you could do the one cup as I said, and start from there. Okay. Once again, it's a big responsibility because this is the moment for you to um, uplift and align your spirit with your spiritual guides. Okay. And this is the biggest tool that you're going to have as you sit, um, and we're going to finish blessing the table. I'm going to show you some people use a bell to open up. Some people just knock. Okay. And that's a form of knocking. Okay. Fist down, close for the bad, open for the good. Close for the bad. All right. When you're ending it, when you're opening it, open for good, close for bad, open for good. And when you finish praying and all that, you must close. Close for bad, open for good, close for bad. Okay? So, um, I don't have my can. Um, I usually take my candle, and again, my lovelies, cleanse the energy of other people touching these items. All right, before you place them on your spiritual table or your bovella. So your candle is gonna go on your right hand side of your table. I usually put in a can. I put a little bit of water and I put it there. There's some people that say after you finish praying, turn off the candle. I personally don't do that because what's the purpose? Um, this is where my spirit guides are drawing energy from and protecting me. The only time I turn off the candle if I'm going far away and I'm not sure of that candle being safe. And if you have to turn it off, don't blow it. Don't do like that. Get a spoon, get something. I'll wet my fingers and touch the flame and put it out that way. Never blow because when you blow, you're giving away your essence. Okay. So as I taught you before, you take your candles and you pray and you say, we have to use two candles, one for elegua and one for for your spiritual um, cuadro, for your bovella. Okay, both candles you cleanse. Okay, and you say as pure and white these candles are, and the wick that lights the flame and and gives light for those spiritual guides of a higher for your spiritual guides that give you instructions to light up the way for them to reach you in the name of our Lord. Okay? And then you light up your candle and you place it over there. All right? Elegua's candle, you're going to light it up and invoke him. I light up this candle in the name of Elegua and ask him to guide you, to take you by the hand and protect you, and to open the door in Jesus' name. Um, and let all the goodness, all the, the love and perfection of our Lord to come to us. And you light that up. You do the same with this candle. Don't ever light up a candle without putting an intention to it. I light up this candle in name of all my ancestors, name of our God, Lord Jesus, in name of my spiritual guides that guide me, my main guides, my protected guides, giving me light and protection. And if it's not for that, whatever the intention is, that's what you do. But never, ever, ever light up a candle on this bovella asking for demise or fall of someone else. Don't do that because that's the energy you're going to leave in this table. So again, you could use just one cup, okay, and invoke all your ancestors, God, your guardian angel, Eleguai, um, um, your medical healers, your main spiritual guides, and so far and so on. Okay, so to 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 activate the the table, we do three Our Fathers, three Hail Marys, and one um, I believe in God. And if you don't know, um, you do Our Father who art in heaven, holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. You say that 3 times. You say 3 Hail Marys. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother God, pray for us sinners now and the hour of our death. Amen. You say 3 Hail Marys. You say one, I believe in God. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of Virgin Mary, suffered on Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended to hell. The third day he arose again from the dead. He ascended into heaven. Seated at the right hand of God, the Father Almighty, for this he shall come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, forgiveness of sins, creation everlasting. Amen. You're going to do 3 sets of these prayers. So the first set is going to be dedicated. I dedicate these prayers to God, to Lord Jesus. And you do the 3 Our Fathers, 3 Hail Marys, and one I believe in God. Then the second set, you're going to do 3 Our Fathers and one I believe in God. And you're going to dedicate that to your guardian angel. Then you do 3 more sets of Our Father, 3 Hail Marys, and one I believe in God. And you dedicate that prayer to your egus, to your ancestors. Okay. And after you do that, you give thanks, and there should be 21 prayers altogether. Okay. So I'm going to play. Um, Before I do that, I did find my psalm book, but it's important that you include the psalms in there. If you have a Bible, or you could buy, or even Google it. YouTube has a the book of Psalms complete. You start with number one. So before you do the other prayers, you do um, the Psalm 1, and then you do the selected prayers, and then you close it out with Our Father. And remember, Sejado Palemal, Abierto Palemien, Sejado Palemal. I'm going to show you some songs. I will link it in with my ancestral spiritual teachings.
8:02 p.m. Device unlocked.
Sorry.
Play video. Pause video. Button. Double tap to active. Captions on captions. Video play. Captions unavailable. Button. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold.
We start before all our prayers. We'll sing. That's Ovid Ira topic. Praises to God is the same thing
Screen off.
as holy,
Voice
holy,
commands are not
holy.
available.
If anybody's heard that, um, but we will stand in front of our bovella and we'll sing, Será Santísimo, sea, será Santísimo, sea, Madre mía de la caridad, ayúdanos. That's praising to God, praising to God, and asking for guidance, you know, asking for charity, um, to illuminate our path in the righteous way. Okay, always with love, light, you know. So I will link her, and there's another YouTuber that has fantastic spiritual music. I would um, do that also. So after we do the song, then we do the prayers. Okay, I will link the selected prayers for your bovela in front in this related playlist. So one more thing. Check out the book. Let me see. That gave me a headache. Yeah, give me a headache. You know why? Because the spirit is lingering. So it's good to journal when you after you do your prayers, and you asking questions. I forgot to show you cigar also. Light up a cigar and blow smoke on it. Um, this is called alum, alumbre. They usually put it inside the Santissimo cup. I personally don't like to do that. You could get it in any botanic or even online. It has many uses, but we use it. Um, I'll put it in front. I'll surround the cup with pieces of the alumbre. I don't like to put it inside because it makes the water different color, and I like to see the water clear. And that's another point, that when you put your water, how often you should change it. You should be changing it at least once a week, unless it's necessary that you start seeing like film, like the water's cloudy, you know. That means that it's picking up some negativity that's around the home or you, and it needs to be dealt with. If this persists, you need to speak to someone that knows about the situation and could assist you. Um, if you see small little bubbles on the cup, it's a good thing. That means it's pulling energy. If you see big bubbles in the cup, especially on the top of the cup, that means there's some negative influence, negative energy, and the bovella is picking it up. So when you see that those big bubbles, is suggested for you to clean the cups. Okay, take them down. If you have 6 cups, empty all of them out, wash them, and replace the water. Uh, and if it if it persists, then again, you should speak to someone um, that's a bit more advanced than you. So I was saying it's good to journal after you do your prayers. You ask questions, and keep your journal on the table or a piece of paper with pencil. Always something natural to your best ability. Not all the time this could be done, but it's suggested to put the more natural things on the table. So I'm gonna turn you back around because we're done with the table. So if that confused you, I'm going to try to write down on the description a little bit. And you see me?
A little bit more. More.
You see me now?
No, more. More. More.
You're gonna see you on the bed.
No, because mine is lagging because I'm closer to you. Yeah, right there.
So yeah, if you're not sure, you rewind the video. Okay, the 3 sets of Our Father, Hail Mary, and I believe in God. You could do that for the beginning of, when you first put up your table. Okay, this is to activate it. Um, you can use it as as often as you want, but um, it would be good that you use the selected prayers um, that I'm going to link with this video. Is this way up?
No, that one. Yeah.
It's
The
gonna,
back is no. Yeah. That was the front.
okay. So I have showed this book before, the selected prayers by Alan Caldell, and I uh, I did some prayers with Miss Bronx, um, but it would be good to get the book. Okay, it comes in all different languages, just about. Yeah, no Chromium. I know because the English
A
has got
little more towards me, more.
English and Spanish, which is a marvelous thing. This book is old.
No, towards your table, I mean. I keep forgetting the camera view is different.
There.
Yeah, a little bit more. Just a tad more. Right there. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
So Alan Cardell, Alan Cardell for the English speaking.
Who's picking? Who you?
Selected prayers. Um, Again, this is the old version. There's a new version of the book that is better printed. This has many typos in it. Spelling is not all that great, but it does justice, right? So it comes in English and Spanish, and I love this book especially for beginners because it has sections. Okay, it has introduction. Let's say if you open to the prayer of Our Father, in the beginning it's going to give you an introduction. Why do we need to pray these uh this prayer? Why and how? You know, um it will direct you and give you an idea of how to use the prayers. So if you do are able to get the book, read the instruction, read the introduction, so you could see what I'm talking about, and then read the prayer. All right. Later on in the near future, I'll give you more prayers because I only gave you a few, the main basics from the prayers for the bovella, but there's quite a few more. There's about 15 prayers. All right, and I want to give you the prayers for other things also. So yeah, Alan Caldell, um, great scholar. Okay, he's the one that brought this knowledge to the forefront, along with a few other uh, publishers, philosophers, and mathematistic and mystic.
Sakare Takata. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
On the funny Santo.
He's Elegua over there. Elegua is likes to joke. But anyway, my lovelies. So I don't have much more to tell you. If you have any more questions, you could always leave me a comment or utilize my email, which is in the description down there.
Description.
Uh-huh. Well, I said prescription. You know good. You're not a good narrator.
Narrator. Now later. I am the best now later.
Anyway, my lovelies. So I hope that you understood that, and if not, rewind the video. And once again, thank you for your love and your support. And now I got that was your stomach.
That's a dog.
Cleaning up my
In my
doggy.
stomach.
Now I have 254 subscribers. I had 285 YouTube. Hmm. But anyway, that's um that's neither here or there. We push on. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, my lovelies. Thank you, Pope Bronx, aka Uncle Rico. Please check him out. Throw up your.
My gang sign.
He has a whatnot shop. He um sells some pokey cards, and he does a lot of giveaways. Um, he's a good guy. Yeah, I call him the bad guy, but he's a good guy. He is. He gives away $300 cards. You know, so check him out. You might be one of those lucky ones. Yeah,
Go away. Coming soon.
coming soon.
I just posted.
Alright. So thank you once again to my Poke community. I love you guys so much. Korakazi, Mitchell Talent, Cristal, uh,
Karina.
Karina, Sweetie, Sweetie, Ali G, Mr. Treo, 69, aka Mr. Muffin Man, uh, Charsman,
This is all mix.
Mr. Czar Mix,
B-pop.
B Pop.
Killer.
No, my killer. No, no, I'm not doing it no more. I'm mad at my killer. Uh, and all you guys, eyes. Who else?
Panda. Max Remax. Panda.
Oh, seven,
Pokey 7.
Pokey Seven, Hero, same person.
Hero No Villain.
Hero, no villain. Check them out. They funny and they good guys.
Eddie Broski Cuz.
80 Brewski, cuz.
They got roosters.
Thank you to my spiritual community, Ray Chango, and yeah. Um, sorry, I forgot the rest of your title, but muchas gracias por tu apoyo y te mando luz y progreso para ti y tu espíritu. Remember, my lovelies, when you shine your light out into the world, let's not be mad. Mm. Let's shine and let's share out that gift, and that's what I'm doing. Mama Beyond Sight. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. He don't want to do the smoochie with me. It's okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah, he don't want to do the smoochies.
My lips are chopped.
Don't touch my phone.
Cooties. I mean, scooties. I mean, excuse me.
Mute microphone.